It's going down. They finally did it, man. They finally handed it down. The suspension. My dog Ryan Garcia is suspended for a year, but he's saying he's gonna retire for that whole time. And I mean, you can thank the Haneys. The Haneys did it. They cried their way for this to happen. We got a video right here.
Crying Haneys.
We got Bill Haney right here crying, basically saying that he's basically putting pressure on New York to get a decision because it's been 2 months. They haven't had a decision.
But they made a decision.
I mean, this is what he did this video, then they made a decision.
Oh, okay.
And then you got.
It's crazy because Ryan Garcia, even though he's getting like a suspended, he was gonna take time off anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like he really didn't care.
That's what I was saying. I mean, a lot of these boxers, like, they take time, like this time off. A lot of them take, like him, Canelo. A lot of boxers, like, they got to take time apart. Javante was gone for like 15 months, even though he was in jail. I mean, a lot of these fights. I mean, not that many fighters take.
They take like a year and a half off all the time.
Exactly. I mean, the best fighters doing 2 fights a year, 1 fight a year,
one
big fight a year.
Like 0.75 fights a year, the way they spaced it out.
Exactly.
Well, we got a video clip. Let's see what
Haney has to say.
Daddy Haney.
Then we got basically Steven Jackson saying that this generation is just some cheaters. And then we got Devin, showing you his 2-step.
This don't surprise me that Ryan Garcia is talking about that he's retired and he's not going to stand up for his fate in 48 hours. Everybody's been protecting him. We know these couple channels, Ego and Showbiz. You seem to celebrate guys on drugs in the ring. But you're running out of time. In 48 hours, your boy, Ryan Garcia, will be suspended. And you networks, promoters, and everybody that's been trying to protect him, you're going to go down with the shit. Mark my words.
I'm not surprised because that's what this world is. Y'all sad. A motherfucker can cheat and take steroids to win and y'all still support him. That's sad. But that goes to show why a lot of y'all sit on Instagram and ain't accomplished nothing in life. Ain't won, ain't did nothing. Because y'all support cheating. If you got to cheat to win in anything, you're not that. You're not really good. And you don't belong doing that if you got to cheat. It's just that simple. Real winners never respect cheaters. I never cheated a day in my life in any sport and never will. And been a champion on every level. If you gotta cheat, you don't belong in the sport. I can't believe they just banned him for a year. They should have banned him for life. Ain't got enough confidence in yourself, so you gotta cheat. Sad.
That's how you dance, fellas.
You're a hater.
Yep. Same house.
Man, so like I said before, Ryan Garcia is suspended for a year. New York State Commissions has ruled Ryan Garcia PED case. They have ruled the fight a no contest and fined him $1.1 million. Allegedly saying he made over $30 million his fight. So he lost money for the weigh-in because he was like three pounds overweight. Basically the title was a non-title fight. He got suspended for a year and lost $1 million. So I mean
that's not really that
but
bad.
At the same time, he knocked out Devin Haney.
If he made $30 million plus and got fined $1 million and only had to pay like a couple million,
$2 million.
on the way in
at the most. 5.
Yeah, he's losing like $3 to $5 million. So you're still up, 25, 28 million.
And you knocked out Devin Haney instead.
And you got the viral moment of knocking him out that people don't forget because the internet, they don't forget nothing.
And then the crazy part about this whole thing is that Devin Haney, they didn't want to no contest Devin and the Haneys. They wanted him to be basically marked as just a DQ so Haney can get the victory and Ryan can take
Oh, they wanted him to be 32-0?
They wanted him to be 32-0.
You can't get whooped like that and then them counted as a win.
Exactly.
He's lucky that they counted as a no contest. It'd be funny if they would have counted it as a draw because then you get this, like, I hate those fighters where they're like, this fighter is 31-5-2, and you're like, what?
Yeah, I hate that. And then also, what's crazy about this? He hates that, and also he wants to sue Ryan Garcia, saying that he messed up his brand because ever since his fight, Haney saying that
He didn't mess up his brand. He messed up his face.
with that. But I mean, he basically exposed him, showing that that Devin Haney's basically not as good as he's supposed to. They're saying that Haney's not getting that many. He's not getting that many big offers. His next offer that he got was for like $1.2 million, and that ain't nothing. Haney's saying he's used to like 10-figure fights, and you getting this basically slap in the face. But I mean, with this whole situation, I mean, it's just crazy. I feel like the boxing is just crazy. They want to say that they want Ryan to be basically suspended for basically banned forever. But like I said, Canelo had this problem. Muhammad Ali got suspended.
I
A
think
lot of people
Steven
got suspended.
Jackson
So
is
you want
definitely
Muhammad Ali
coping.
banned for life?
I think Steven Jackson's definitely coping.
He
wanted to support his boy Haney. His boy Haney got rocked. He got knocked the F out. And yes, under normal conditions, if someone's cheating, then everyone that's real fans of the sport will say that there's an asterisk or they ain't who they proclaim to be.
But if it's
that's
so,
like in the NFL, when people bring up Tom Brady, there's always a but with the cheating. The people always bring up the Deflate Gate or Radio Gate or this gate or that gate. They had like 5 different things that happened. Throughout his career of them cheating. And since they were hanging out and best friends with Roger Goodell, they always got a slap on the wrist. And they literally changed rules for Tom Brady.
It's more like the baseball. Like, baseball with the whole steroid situation, like they won't let Barry Bonds in, but at the same time you let A-Rod in. Like you hit, because A-Rod took the cream.
Yeah, there's one thing, like if you're sick and you take antibiotics, or you're you're training and you're doing like protein or what's the scoops that they take? Is that
protein?
Yeah, protein scoops,
supplements.
And you don't know that it has some stuff that might give you a positive test.
That's what happened with Ryan.
That's allegedly what happened. That's not a ban for life offense.
Exactly.
He's acting like that he got caught with like pure steroids in his bloodstream.
Exactly.
This is like trace amounts of stuff. It's not like full on.
And that's what they're saying. A lot of boxing people were saying like, "Oh, this is what people don't understand. You new generation people, PED is PED. No matter what you do, no matter how much it is, even if it's .001 or 1.10." No matter what it is, every inch, everything matters, because like basically you came in overweight, you came in 3 pounds overweight. Now you on PED, so your reactions is still quick and all this other. Your hits are still quick. That's what they're trying to say. But I mean, it's weird. Like it's weird how you say that, but at the same time, you can Muhammad Ali and all these other people tested positive in some way. Other boxers tested positive in some way, so they ain't get banned for life.
As far as I remember, there's been all kinds of boxers that have been caught up in this, where they get suspended for 6 months or a year, and it's because of a supplement or a protein or a pre-workout that they're taking that has some traces of amounts of something that's actually banned.
Exactly.
And they thought sometimes even when you look at the labels, they don't actually list everything. So you read the label and think something's clean, and then you get trace amounts, and then you get this suspension, and people trying to put a label on you. So that's nothing new with boxing. I think he needs to stop acting like he got caught red-handed with steroids. Like they got pictures of him getting a needle in his ass.
Like in that movie. What's it called with the movie with The Rock in it and.
Oh yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Black dude.
Yeah, what's that movie? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they were doing real steroids.
So so like that. And also, before we move on, what do you think Ryan Garcia, since he's retired for a year, what you think he's gonna do?
I think he wasn't gonna fight anyways.
Should he do movies,
so I think,
modeling?
He's gonna do all of that. He's gonna do ads. He's gonna do movies. He's gonna be in the public eye. He's gonna do public hostings. He's gonna be at the clubs. I think he's just gonna live it up for a year. I think that's what's his plan anyway. And
do you think that the fact that he took the PED, he got tested positive for PED? Why do you think that people like new casual people like really don't care? Like so what? You got knocked out. You should have been ready.
Well, because I think there's been a precedent set. Like it's not like anything new. Like this has happened to all kinds of boxers. When something like this even happens to someone that's like who's been the face of boxing, like Canelo, you look at it as nothing. Because when it happened to Canelo, people were like mad for a day, and they're like, "Oh, this happens," and then they got over it, and like we're just gonna wait for him to come back. I think it's gonna be the same thing. Like And I'm sorry, Steven Jackson. I love Steven Jackson. He's one of the most fun small forward, power forwards to watch all time. He won a chip with the Spurs. He was a champion. But he's wrong on this one, man. Your boy lost. Like, that's just what it is.
So
Haney got murked.
So you want to see him
coming
again?
Back from that.
Are you a Ryan versus Haney part 2? Or you think Haney ain't gonna do it?
I think Haney won't do it because he's gonna be like, I'm not gonna fight with a cheater. That's gonna be his whole angle.
His whole excuse for
why would I fight against someone that cheated against me and try to ruin my legacy that I'm already suing for defamation?
Basically,
I'm not gonna get in another situation with them. They've already proved they're disloyal. That's gonna be his whole angle.
True. Hey.
Just to dodge that fight.
I can see that.
But what's funny is, they said that Haney wanted Tank Davis. But if he didn't want no parts of Ryan Garcia, you think he's ever going to go after Tank?
Cause think about it. I mean, Tank just went in. Tank was at last fight against Frank Martin was at 133. He just fought Ryan at 140. Ryan came at 143. So he basically died in the casino. So imagine you losing 10 more pounds for him. And you see what Ryan already did. Ryan lost the 10 pounds to fight what's the name, Gervonta. He got hit in the stomach and quit. So he's not going down.
No, I mean, that was the mole thing. That's like allegedly Ryan had a broken rib, and then someone leaked that to Gervonta's camp. So he set him up, and then he caught him in that broken rib, and then he's just said no more.
Yeah, Gervonta's not moving up. I just realized he's perfect.
I actually think that fight would have been a lot better if it wasn't for that, because he hit him. You could see he hit him square in that rib, and the way he went down, I was like, oh, man, I thought you could take a better punch than that. But if you got a broken rib, honestly, I actually kind of understand. If someone catches you in the right spot and something's already broken, that's it.
It's a wrap.
So it's tough with boxing, man, because if you get injured in training, you don't want to call off the fight because then you win and people be like, oh, you're ducking the fade. And then, until you everything's already set up, you don't want to, postpone thing a few months or a year. So I can see his angle of going through it with it anyways, but you do leave yourself open when you do that.
Exactly. But comment down below how you feel about this whole suspension situation. Do you feel like it's they playing with Ryan, and also do you feel like who's the next person that Devin gonna fight? Should he move up to 147? Since he's always coming in bigger, or should stay at the 140? But moving on here.
They said Ryan Garcia might go up in weight class when he comes back, so we'll see if Haney does the same.
Haney said he's not going to believe in weight. He's like, I'm not going to do weight. I'm going to do whatever I want to do from now on. I'm not going to just go straight.
He's like, whatever I weigh, I weigh.
He basically, whatever I weigh, I weigh.
I'm fighting people this hype.
Exactly. But speaking